It gives me great pleasure and privilege to welcome the core of professors, lecturers, students, and staff of Hekima University College to another academic year. Welcome. We begin this academic year at a time of great uncertainty, at the time when we face serious challenges, at a time when the world is combating a pandemic, the coronavirus crisis. So it's the beginning of a new year, a new academic year, but in circumstances that present unique and formidable challenges to all of us. In many different ways, we have all been affected by this global public health emergency. Lives have been disrupted. Businesses and enterprises have closed. People have been sickened and afflicted by this virus. And sadly, many have succumbed to this virus. We have lost people we know, families mourn their loved ones, and across the globe, there is real anxiety. We look at this as a public health emergency of global proportion. And yet we know that it is not just a medical crisis. It is not exclusively an epidemiological challenge. We also are keenly aware that this, for many, is a crisis of faith. Across the world, believing communities and people have been led to a point where they begin to wonder what is going on. At a point when they find that their hope is challenged, the very basis of their convictions and belief is being eroded. But it's also a crisis of leadership. We have seen across the world how good leadership can make a difference. But sadly, we have also seen how bad leadership can aggravate the crisis we face. So this is the time, this is the situation, this is the circumstance in which we begin a new academic year in Hekima University College. The challenge before us this year, besides scrupulously following the best public health advice to protect ourselves and to protect others, the challenge we face is to respond to this crisis. As a school of theology and as an institute of peace studies and international relations. Because on the one hand, we have to grapple with the faith questions. Why this? Why now? Where is God? And what is our responsibility as believing people to respond to this crisis? On the other hand, we have to ask the question, why have our systems and structures and leadership failed us so woefully? And what is our responsibility as academics, as scholars, as researchers committed to peace, conflict resolution, and constructive international relations? What is our responsibility to reflect on these challenges and to propose viable and sustainable situations. So we begin this academic year in a very unique circumstance. But if we approach it as people of faith, people of conviction, people who have what Pope Francis calls the inalienable right to hope, we can begin to see that this crisis is not insurmountable. We can begin to play our roles as students, as staff, as professors, as administrators, as lecturers, in devising viable responses, solutions to this crisis. So my challenge to you as you begin this academic year, an academic year like no other, is to take the challenges that we face, that you face, with seriousness. Let this crisis, let these challenges, let this period of uncertainty percolate your research, your teaching, your learning, so that we, together with the global community, can not only wrestle this crisis to the ground, but actually celebrate a rebirth, a renewal of our global community in faith, in hope, and in charity. And so with that, in my capacity as the chair of the Board of Trustees of Hekima University College and president of the Jesuit Conference of Africa and Madagascar, I now declare formally open the academic year 2020 and 2021. May God bless you all. Thank you.